Hello everyone and welcome to another card video. Today we are using Your Next Stamp Cool Backgrounds, Thick Diagonal Edge, Happy Everything, and Whatnot Sentiments 8. We're also using some Neenah 80-pound cardstock and Tailored Expressions Earl Grey. So we are creating a nice edge with this thick diagonal edge stamp. And I'm using Tailored Expressions Earl Grey ink in the cube variation to stamp it. And we're going to stamp it several times, because this is the first time I've used this stamp, and it's also very thick and solid. So we're going to stamp it a couple times, but it's okay because we have the Misty, right? As long as I don't screw it up. This Misty has a mouse pad behind it, like in the foam. I've replaced the black foam that comes in it with this mouse pad, and it has a laminated surface. So if you get ink on it, you just wipe it off. There's no replacing it with the paper pad all the time. I mean, if you like that, the paper pad, that's great, but this I feel like is so much easier. You just wipe it clean, and it's fabulous. So I've stamped it, I think I stamped it like 3 times. So we're taking the, I guess the splatter stamp set from the Cool Backgrounds. And we're going to ink it up with a variety of different inks. This is for the Your Next Stamp challenge number 69. And so I'm going with the color combination for this challenge. And I will make sure that I add those to the front of this video to show you the sketch and the color. This is MFT's Ripe Raspberry that I'm using right now. It's like a hot pink, which I thought went well with the color combination for the challenge. So once I get the hot pink, I'm going to go with Tailored Expressions Granny Smith Green. It's a nice bright, kind of a yellow green, I think. I attempted to use also potato chip, but my ink pad, the felt from the ink pad fell out when I started to use it, and so that made me mad. And I didn't use it. I have to glue it back on. It's very simple, but it's just another thing that I have to do. So I'm stamping each color, I think, twice to get a good saturation of color. This is Tailored Expressions Jelly Donut. It's a great dark, deep purple. And I'm just trying to get a good amount of color and try to blend them somewhat together so that it's not such a harsh line that separates the two. I still need to work on that because I feel like it could blend a little bit better. But I like the way it came out. So now that we've got all of the splatter colors, we're going to stamp Birthday from Happy Everything stamp set right down at the bottom. I'm stamping this in VersaFine Onyx Black. And I think I'm stamping it twice just to get a nice dark black birthday. So we are going to use some Versamark, and this is the Epic word from Whatnot Sentiments 8. And we're going to white heat emboss this. It's a very thick, bold lettering, so I'm stamping it twice. And I'm using Simon Says Stamp Detail White Embossing Powder to get a nice thick white. Everyone always loves the magic of heat embossing. So I'm scoring a top fold A2 size card with Earl Grey cardstock. You're not going to see this so much in the final photos, but that's what the card base I used. I want to cut off this extra cardstock for the panel, so I'm just adhering this to the side of my card base. And I've seen people do this trick where they put it in the MISTI and they use the corner of the MISTI to line everything up, so I figured I'd try that out today. Can't see it very good because I'm kind of off camera, but it worked really well. So I'm trimming down this panel so that more of that diagonal edge shows. I'm using foam tape to pop up this panel. So we're going to attach the foam tape with some 1/2 inch score tape, and then also use the MISTI to line everything up. That worked out really well. I was happy about that little trick that you learn from watching people on YouTube. So we're going to cut out Epic using the coordinating dies from Whatnot Sentiments 8. I cut very thin strips of Scotch 3M foam tape to pop this up. And we're going to adhere it right in the middle of that splatter above birthday. So it says Epic Birthday. I didn't really like where I placed that. I thought it was too far above the birthday, like there was too much space there. So I just popped it off real quick and made it a little bit lower. So now that we have all of that adhered together, we're going to use these Love Earth Gumdrops, these gray, shiny, glossy gumdrops. And I'm just fiddling with it, trying to figure out where I want to place them. Trying to match the gray in the color combo for the challenge. But after that, this is my card for today. I hope you enjoyed it and come play along with us in the challenge. Oh yeah, he's gonna have fun with that.
Down? You gonna cut him down? Let's get him. He's too big.
He's too big.
No way.
Yeah, he is. He's very big. You have to move on trees to get in the bushes. Move hard to the beach. Push it up. No, you have to go high. Can you go high to make it fall? Get up
right, boss.
Go slow.
Go slow.
Yeah. Go fast. Wiggle, wiggle. Yeah! You're doing it! Daddy, you're doing it! Yeah! You just made it! Give me a 5.
High five.